join me in welcoming Professor Fahrettin Altoon, Communications Directorate of the Republic of Turkey. Welcome, the floor is yours.
Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to participate in this panel. We are gathered here to discuss a very important topic: public broadcasting in the digital era, challenges and opportunities. Today's world is characterized the influence of rapid technological developments and ever-increasing pace of digitalization in all spheres of life. Journalism in general has been under intense pressure from these developments. The news business has also been impacted in a way that has fundamentally reshaped this sector. Public broadcasters are no exception, as they confront a host of new challenges, but also opportunities. Vast amounts of digital information and viral content aimed at maximizing the profits of private broadcasting entities pervade our lives. However, these are often geared toward engaging viewers rather than cultivating a more knowledgeable audience. Public broadcasters have an advantage, as they are not immediately motivated by big ratings, although we want the best ratings, to be frank, and large audiences. Public broadcasters cannot produce and push content just to increase engagement for the sake of engagement. While this might seem like a disadvantage, I believe it's an advantage that can distinguish us if we can build trust and credibility with our audiences through meaningful engagement. The evolving media environment has profoundly influenced audience behavior. Audiences around the world rely on a variety of sources for information, including social media, which is often to open misinformation, disinformation, fake news, etc. Conventional media channels, which have difficulties due to financial problems finding issues, face immense competition from technology giants. I believe these challenges not only impact public broadcasting, but also they present unique opportunities. The question is whether public broadcasting can adapt to these conditions and reinvent itself through flexible approaches. The pervasive nature of digitalization has long been a fact of life for news professionals for a while now. We are already in a phase where we need to address the challenges emanating from potential consequences of artificial intelligence, which is gradually eroding human agency in media and journalism, even in all social spheres. We must be concerned about its implications for journalism, as audiences around the world cannot even distinguish the work of humans and robots. Public broadcasters have an opportunity to distinguish their work from that of algorithms by showing the audiences the value and depth of authentic content. AI also enables organized groups with dubious motives to attempt manipulating the masses through disinformation. AI systems deepen the disinformation problem by rapidly amplifying specific messages. They can search the internet for information in seconds and produce content that is virtually impossible for the public to distinguish from human-created content. Yet again, public broadcasters can expose misinformation and disinformation by leveraging their journalistic training, by using the same digital tools, technologies, and by employing adaptive strategies. Facing all these challenges and countering their detrimental effects is absolutely no easy task. However, we have no choice but to embrace digitalization in such a way as to create opportunities for public broadcasters. As public broadcasters, we need to leverage digital tools to provide high-quality content that has staying power and qualitative longevity. We need to maintain our commitment to fulfilling the public's right to accurate and speedy information while educating them about the contextual knowledge. We cannot leave the public at the mercy of so-called journalists who are not trained properly, not working ethically, and who are only seeking the next viral content and sensation. Nor we can allow AI to aggregate information using prejudice and suspicious algorithms, only to feed it back to us as content. As the indispensable sources of information, public broadcasters play a crucial role in combating disinformation and the lack of context. They must effectively serve as agents, relying accurate information free of private interests and manipulation for commercial aims. Public broadcasters are navigating the complex terrain created by impact of the digital transformations in all aspects of our lives. The opportunity here I see for them is to transform their approach to content production and consumption within the broader media ecosystem by utilizing their uniquely human qualities. Ladies and gentlemen, knowledge and expertise still matter and will continue to matter in the future. The digital world continues to push the boundaries of human knowledge and expertise in ways we cannot even imagine today. However, it is still the job of humans to educate one another and connect at a level that only they can truly comprehend and feel. Ladies and gentlemen, as we navigate these turbulent digital waters, it is important that we recognize the dual nature of our journey. Of course, challenges are great, and they often appear insurmountable. The easy way out is to join the crowds and search for the next big viral content. It is the easy way out. However, it's clear to me that this kind of journalism has no impact. It will not serve humanity in the long run. Through understanding, adapting, and innovating new modes of connecting with audiences, public broadcasters can make a crucial difference in this digital era, in the era of hybrid threats. Safeguarding the integrity of information, accumulating true knowledge, and expanding our understanding are difficult yet uniquely human activities. When public broadcasters are truly committed to these values, they will be perfectly positioned as the standard defenders of truth. We must not forget that our efforts are meant to serve the public interest. The tools and capabilities available to us will continue change, but our goal will remain the same. If we remain clear-eyed about the challenges and pitfalls of the digital age, public broadcasting will continue to be relevant, functional, and beneficial for the public. In fact, we must recognize that public broadcasters are the last castles of the news business, of the news industry, free from private and commercial interests. As opposed to private broadcasters who seek revenues by engaging large audiences and attracting advertisers, we have an educational, informational, and cultural mandate to inform the public. National and international audiences are increasingly bombarded by sensationalist and algorithm-driven content, which are mainly disinformational contents. Public broadcasters must remain relevant to fast-changing interests and pleasures while maintaining high standards of quality at the same time. It is not an easy task. They must do this while also adapting the new broadcasting formats, which are becoming increasingly fragmented. We are talking about narrowcasting today, not broadcasting. We, as the Directorate of Communications, have been well aware of these trends and set out to invest heavily in our flagship public broadcaster, TRT. We believe it is possible and necessary for us to remain relevant at home, but also abroad. Our commitment to delivering the truth to both national and international audiences, combined with our investments in digital tools and platforms, will ensure our collective success. We must always remember that we have a mandate to provide educational, informative, and enriching content to audiences. We can achieve this only through acquiring new digital skills and training our workforce. We need to develop our digital content creation, data analytics, and digital marketing skills. We need to remain competitive with other broadcasters by attracting new talents. The only way to do that is through investment in capacity buildings. This is exactly what we have set out to do over the past several years. Our investments in TRT have already yielded great results. Domestically, our content is often superior to that of private broadcasters, and our programs are always at the top of the ratings chart. Our international programs in English, Arabic, and other regional languages often competes with well-established broadcasters. We are proud to have received so much international recognition thanks to our breaking news and other unique programs. All this success is just the beginning of our journey to thrive in the digital age. As the Directorate of Communications, we will continue to work to innovate and keep up with these emerging trends in broadcasting. Indeed, we aspire to not only keep up, but also lead at multiple fronts. We have confidence in our capacity and support of our President, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Without his unique vision and leadership, we wouldn't be able to push the boundaries that we have. The digital age has presented us with a seemingly much more complex world. Yet, this complexity has presented unique opportunities for us to take advantage. We just must be brave and daring enough to change, adapt, and transform ourselves along the way. If we do so, we will not only succeed, but also lead the way in the digital age. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, let me touch upon another issue which is very much important to us, I believe. Public broadcasters should invest in strategic communications, which we have just discussed with my colleague, Alex. The field of strategic communication is an area in which those who want to defend truth and accurate news against the virtual terrorism and anarchism produced by social media should invest. The field of strategic communication is not limited to constructive efforts such as public diplomacy, public relations, informative communication campaigns, and investigative journalism. Today, the field of strategic communications also includes combating disruptive elements such as hybrid threats, disinformation, cyber attacks, and other systematic smear campaigns. In fact, today, a significant part of strategic communication efforts all over the world consists of combating destructive activities that are escalating with new communication technologies, with new social media realities. These destructive activities, on the one hand, try to directly activate social fault lines, and on the other hand, to fuel polarization and conflicts in international arena. Especially in times of crisis, that destructive activities, especially disinformation, gain a quality that triggers violence and feeds hate crimes. Today, we all discuss widely about hybrid threats, lies becoming commonplace, hegemony of fake news, truth becoming unimportant, and manipulations of democracies, along with new media technologies. As we realize that disinformation directly threatens human life, public health, democracies, and economies, we are trying to develop national combat strategies and campaigns. It should be responsibility of public broadcasters to protect these valuable efforts and to defend the truth. In the post-truth era we live in, the main actors who will fight for the truth, I believe, are public broadcasters, and so they should do. I hope this panel will contribute to the fight for truth among public broadcasters, and I greet you all with my best wishes. Thank you. Thank you all.
Digamos.